A-zippity-doo, a-zippity-doo, boom, doo, doom, doom, doom. Send it up right to you. What that boy say? Cause I'm sending. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, man. R.I.P. We lost an important figure in our community yesterday with D'Angelo dying, man. And that's one of my favorite artists ever. And that's one of the best artists ever in any genre, no matter who. Like that's a very important figure in music. So R.I.P. to D'Angelo, and it just got me thinking, bro. I got a text from my homie Cowboy that I want to talk about, and I'm kind of balancing in between two things in this video. I don't know which one I want to talk about, so I'm probably do both. It's kind of my love for R&B and soul, and the de-radicalization of black music, which I mean you connected to, but it's just two different thoughts that I kind of want to talk about. Like I said, both of these could deserve their own video, but I kind of just wanted to do a rant about both. And bro, I grew up in a black household, bro. I'm black. I'm from the South. Like I love R&B. Like that's like going back to hip hop when it's like, what's your first memory list to a rap song? It's like I don't know, bro. I probably heard a rap song when I was in my mom's stomach, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always loved that. Same thing with R&B. Probably heard R&B earlier before I heard rap because bro, like that's what I was hearing, rather if it was the Janet Jackson song, rather if it was whoever, you know what I'm saying? I've been listening to my mom loves music, so I've been listening to music since I was before I could even comprehend what I was hearing. And I have such a profound love for 90s R&B and 70s soul, like I grew up hearing Al Green and the Teddy Pendergrasses and the Marvin Gaye's and the Shylights, Gap Bands, the who else, man? Heat Wave, Stylistics, like everybody you could think of, all of that 70s soul music that we all love and listen to. That's what I grew up on. And then I also listened to a lot of 90s R&B, all the girl groups, the dude groups, you know what I'm saying? The Keith Sweats and the whoever, bro. Like I said, the SWVs, TLCs, the Aaliyahs, the R. Kelly's, everybody, bro. That music that we all love, and it had a real profound effect on me as a kid because nothing is more healing than hearing that type of music. Definitely 70s soul music. It had a different type of nurturing effect almost, and that's why like I said, I just really have a profound love for that music. So when you hear me complaining about the state of hip hop or the state of R&B, it's not me just complaining to complaining for content. It's like, bro, I really love this music, dog. This is my people music, bro. We don't got a lot that we really own. We don't even own that, nigga. The person that's probably made the most off of rap ain't a black person. It's probably some white Jewish nigga if we gonna be real. If we gonna keep it a buck, you know what I'm saying? It's probably a nigga with the last name Rosenberg or something, you know what I'm saying, bro? And that's keeping it 1,000, you know what I'm saying? The person who made the most off R&B, it ain't no black person. I can tell you that, you know what I'm saying? It's probably some white man, some Jewish man or something, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, wow, my people don't own any of this stuff. None of it. None of it. We don't, bruh. A white company owns the likeness of Malcolm X. His family don't even got the ownership of that. It's a white company. We don't even have ownership of one of the most important people in the history of black people. We don't. So it's like when I so the fact that when you got control or any type of ownership in that, I at least want to hear the music be good. So when I don't hear the music be good or anything, it's like, bro, this ain't what I grew up on, bro. I grew up on this music that stemmed from slavery, bro. When these people were singing before R&B, it was soul. Before soul, you had jazz. Before jazz, it was blues. You know what I'm saying? Before that, they were singing in the church, and before that, they were singing on the plantation field. These people needed to cope with the madness that was going on around them with singing, letting that frustration out, shouting, singing about the Lord, singing about whatever. These were things that was going on the plantation that stems from that stems from then that continued on. Because you hear people singing about Jim Crow and you hear people singing about whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like these are traditions that spawned from, man, this misery has turned into art, and it's sad that a lot of our art comes from poverty, misery, negative stuff. It is sad to say that a lot of that stems from that. Even the rappers, the niggas from the hood, the niggas rapping about like shooting and da da da. And it's like some of our favorite stuff. It's like, damn, some of the best art come from terrible things. And it's not just black people, but it's just sad to see just our history in America that a lot of the great things, a lot of the great people that we know is spawned from very, very terrible things. And it's not just because of the situation that it was in. A lot of times it do stem from him being black. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when people art come from terrible things, it's like, this is a situational thing. This is because the family it was in, da da da. But it's like, damn, a lot of times with us, it's because we black. You know what I'm saying? The songs about police brutality or living in the hood, like a lot of that stuff. So I say that to say, it just sucks when a lot of that music don't really hit now because it's so watered down and commercialized, man. And it's sad to see. I love black music. I love soul, bro. Heat Wave, always and forever is one of my favorite songs ever. I don't have a real memory of that song when I'm a kid in the sense where it's like it's super nostalgic. But when I hear that, I cry every time I hear that song, or I have to hold it in. But there's no real reason. It's just something so beautiful about that song that just hits me. And like I said, I feel like I hear less and less songs where I'm like, bro, this is moving me. I'm not moved. And it's like, bro, what happened? You know? And I mean, I guess just go back to just like the de-radicalization part, bro. A lot of R&B in a lot of soul in the 70s, they were not all of the music, but like a lot of them artists had a song talking about something. The stylistics, trash man didn't get the trash today. Oh, why? Cause he wants more pay. You know what I'm saying? You got Marvin Gaye, What's Going On? The whole album. That's still applicable to today. You got James Brown, I'm Black and I'm Proud. You got a bunch of songs I could just keep going on with sliding them talking about what was going around that time. Nina Simone gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You know her voice. You know she gonna use her voice to talk about something. All of them people, and it was just like, man, they're using this to talk about things that's going on. And I'm not saying that every artist got to be a politician, but it's like to find the fact that I can't name you no R&B song in the past however many years that done talked about something that was like a big song. That's crazy, bro. They not using. It's like all the R&B songs now. None of it. They've taken social commentary out of R&B. That's crazy. Niggas don't even think about social commentary anymore when they think about R&B. And it's like, why? That was a platform. A lot of those people use that platform to speak about social commentary, and we don't even talk about that in R&B no more. I can't tell you when the last time I heard a song like that. And if I can find a song, it's a song that's not that big. It's not on the radio. That's another thing. I've been saying that. A nigga like Common, Mos Def, these brothers knew Asada Shakur. I don't know if Yasin Bey did, but I do know Common did. And it's like these people were really connected. And now it's so de-radicalized that if you gonna find somebody that's really talking about something, you really gotta know somebody that knows somebody. It's not on the radio. You could cut Common on and listen to Common on the radio. You can hear the Roots on the radio. It ain't gonna be no Roots on the radio and that bit. That just, it's like they've done such a good job. I always laugh at this. This is one of my favorite conspiracy theories. They say that like music, like black music was becoming too powerful, so they all got in a room. And it was like, yeah, we're gonna push all gangster rap, like all the big label execs. It was like, we're gonna push gangster rap. I love that theory. It always makes me laugh because just imagine it in this evil meeting that they had. They're like, we gotta kill all this consciousness. We gotta push all this gangster rap. But at this point, I'm like, is this conspiracy theory? Did this meeting really happen? Because I mean, they've done. Boy, I'm talking about. I gotta hold on, boy. Nigga gotta do one of these, boy. Hey. Boy, whoever, CIA, FBI, the white people, whoever, boy, y'all did a good job. Because whatever y'all done nip that in the bud. You gotta go on a website and click the link on the website to find some rappers that's really talking about something for real. And it's just crazy to be bad. I'm gonna read the text from Cowboy, man. I don't want to make this too long. But Cowboy said something that really stuck with me. He texted me, said, man, D'Angelo death got me thinking about the conversation we had about black music used to be nurturing and healing, especially during times of despair. And man, we really in the gutter right now. Neo soul wasn't technically mainstream, but it was readily available. Finding any form of black conscious music now is like trying to find a Miz fan at an AEW show. That is a wrestling reference. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But I thought that was just like I said, just got me thinking. It was just like, damn, bro. It's like I've been saying that for a minute, but it's like even in the R&B songs, they've taken that out and they've de-radicalized hip hop. It's so cookie cutter, sanitized, just whitewashed, and it's just not threatening. Nothing about rap is threatening. Nothing about black music is threatening anymore. Nothing. Is what I'm talking about. You can play it for the whitest white. Oh my God, it ain't nothing threatening about the music no more. It ain't no Public Enemy saying, you know what I'm saying? F Elvis, man. John Wayne. Like ain't none of that going on no more. It ain't nothing threatening about it where it feels like it's threatening the establishment. I'm not talking about these dummies threatening each other and talking about killing each other. No, yeah, sure, they're threatening each other. And the white people doing one of these. Hey, we don't gotta kill you anymore. You do it yourself. So no, not that. But there's not a lot of threatening messages to the establishment, to the government. Look who president right now, man. You got these dumbass niggas voting for him. Dumbass niggas, bro. Nigga really said, I'm finna circle in Donald Trump. These the dummies that we got in rap now. Talking about they rock with Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. One half of that song, I heard a nigga say something positive about him. Why? I'm like, why, G? What are you doing? You was on one of the biggest political songs of recent memory. Nipsey was standing on business every time. I know Nip Whitney damn said something positive about Trump, man. It's just one of them things where it's like our music is not threatening anymore. It's cookie cover for the establishment. It's nothing critical. It's no critical thought. And it's just like, bro. And like, bro, like I said, y'all see who I interview. Y'all see the music I review. You don't have to comment. Please don't waste your time saying, well, this rapper here, I mean, it's like, yes, there's rappers like that. But you got to look and look and look and look. I talk about music with my mom still to this day a lot. And I saw her like this. And she's like, I didn't even know people rapping like this. I didn't know people making music like this. I'm like, I know, but you got to really look for it. It's not like in your days where you could turn on the radio and you could hear a protest song. You could hear Sly and them talking about what's going on. But that's just not what it is. And like I said, I have such a deep love for black music, specifically soul and R&B, which is why I fell in love with the Erykah Badu's and stuff, because you could, yes, even in the 90s, you still hearing Wisdom Then. Most intellect do not believe in God, but they fear us just the same. You know what I'm saying? She telling you what it, you know what I'm saying? They don't even believe in God, but they, you know what I'm saying? But they fearing us like we is God. You know what I'm saying? She's saying stuff like that, or all of them, you know what I'm saying? All of them neo soul, they was, you know, very black centric thinking. Bilal, who I just interviewed, and it's just one of them things where it's like you don't even hear black centric R&B no more. It's just cookie cutter BS, and it's just like it's nothing wrong with talking about just love, and because like I said, it's not Marvin Gaye discography. His whole discography isn't about what's going on. You know, he got an album saying, "Well, I'm getting divorced." He got out about everything. So I'm just saying, like it's so one dimensional. And it's so cookie cutter, and they did a good job just de-radicalizing what we had going on. Like I said, you had people like Common rapping about a Sadaka Shakur. That's very radical. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to hear people in that bag no more. You know what I'm saying? And if you do, they not going to be people that's readily available to find. You really got to know where to look at in 2025. And yeah, man, I just wanted to rant. That's all. I don't know. It's like I said, this stuff really, really, really gets me when I think about it. But and I'm not even going to be like, well, we know in the future it's going to get better. It's not. It's probably going to get worse and worse. That's the direction we're going. It's not going to get better. So I'm not even going to end this on a positive note at all. It's like, but you know, we got this person coming up. Yeah, they'll probably have a straight career, but they're not going to be having any type of impact. Nigga, Tupac was about as radical as they come. Mama Assata Shakur. His mama was a Black Panther. Had one of the craziest cases. Defended herself, was her own lawyer. He started a junior chapter of the Black Panthers. Nobody even talks about Tupac having a junior chapter of the Black Panthers. And it's just one of them things where it's like, bro, Tupac, it was dumb radical. You know what I'm saying? With the stuff he was trying to do, the thug life stuff, and how that came from Matulu, I think, bro. I think who it was. And he was just basically saying, like, you know, we finna bridge the gap between Bloods and Crips and all that type of stuff. It's no more, man, unfortunately. And I'm defeated. We're defeated, man, as black people. I feel like Ka That Ka song where he like, they stole my goals, my waves, my culture. It's like he said, I want it all back, and I don't think we're gonna get it back, Ka. I love you, man, but I don't think it's coming back. So it's whatever. You guys won. You won. You guys won. You won, government or whoever put the call in. It's over. It's not over, but it's just one of the things where it's like, man, it's cookie cutter. So I'm not gonna rant your head off. I'm done. 15-minute videos long enough. Talk to you guys later. I'm not doing the outro. You guys have a blessed day, and yeah, man. Look out for the people that you love, man. You know what I'm saying? Check on your people. Yeah, man. Talk to you guys later.